So I thought I would do a quick December garden tour because last one we did was in April, and we can see everything that is now in flower. So instead of having lots of mushrooms, the pollinator garden is now covered in pollinators. We still probably will get a few mushrooms coming through, but because it's been hot, we won't get as many. You can see there's lots of mycelium that the chickens have dug up, so if we do get a bit of a cool change and a lot of rain, they will spring right back up. In the meantime, I have all these beautiful flowers to look at. This is me just creating more soil in situ, so basically just all the manures and then mulch piled on top. Nice little wetland area. It's doing pretty well despite the shade. The water lilies are coming up. Little purple taro. And here, lovely aggies. Interestingly, the daisy is not flowering, but each to their own. So this is going to be the new extension. You can see the framing has almost been completed. And once that framing is up, the roof is up, I'm going to put the insect wire up so I can start enjoying the space. And then the next step will be the garden beds, which all of these are going to go into, and they're going to be raised garden beds. And then of course more cladding, plywood there that I have to oil still. Again, mushroom chamber, not a lot of mushrooms, bit of a mess. It is a building site. Door's not working at the moment because there's this big gap. The aloes, and again more flowering. So this garden is still establishing. That's why it's got cages around it. The gramachama, some pumpkin, just lots of flowers. Let's see. It's just coming into its own, but not quite done yet. And here we've got one of the more established beds. You can see cucumbers are doing really well in the heat. Just getting lots of cucumbers every week, which is great. This actual portion of the bed doesn't get any sunlight in winter. So it basically sits dormant in winter. And then in summer, it's growing a full sun crop like a cucumber. So there you go. Lovely nasturtium. The greens are still doing pretty well because of all the mulch on the ground. Not everything has bolted. You can see that cos lettuce has bolted there. Just getting the first of the purple grape up. The purple always seems to be quickest and the most vigorous. It's not my favourite to eat though. My favourite is the green. So we'll wait for it. Beautiful cranberry hibiscus. Chickens having a good time. Pond doing well. All my fish have been breeding. Got the lovely banana passion fruit in the girls' coop. Pigs doing okay. I've got here the choco and the grapes cohabitating in the Hills Hoist. It was originally just choco, but as you can see, the grape has just, I mean, this is an absolute monster of a grape. This is an Isabella grape, and I planted quite a few varieties, and I don't even know where they are. They just get lost in this absolute beast of an Isabella. So the potatoes, which were growing through winter, have all gone dormant, so I'll harvest them whenever I want. You can store potatoes underground, it's fine. Some yuck on there, and just some berries. The shark fin melon is just throwing out everywhere. It's in its growth phase. It will probably not fruit in the heat. It prefers to fruit in the cooler weather. So now it's just trying to colonize everything, but that's okay because the wallaby is just going to prune it for me, and then I will prune the inside. You can see it there, that's me just hacking it down, and then it's just basically a chop and drop. Some fennel, pumpkins, still getting lots of silver beet and spinach and mustard greens, which is nice, and the peppers are coming up. The lima beans doing really well, harvesting lots of beans. Native grasses, and of course the tomato. So this I believe is the San Marzano, and it always does really well, but there's going to be a few other tomatoes that are mixed in there. That one just happens to stick around in winter, so that has been overwintered. The beautiful cranberry hibiscus again, and then something tells me you're not all laying an egg. Alright, sleepy girls. And here we've got the blueberry, hasn't really ripened yet. I've only had one or two, but looks like it's going to be soon. So hopefully. And there's all of that's blueberry as well. The pepino melon's done really well too, so I've harvested lots of pepino melon, which is good. Quite like them. Cape gooseberry back there. The apple has been munched on by the possum. The elderflower is doing very well. And there's the Cape gooseberry. My insect hotel is doing really well. See videos on them. The apricots, the plums, the peaches, and the lima bean there. You can see it's just covered in beans. See that the Egyptian walking onion is about to start putting out its little bulbs, which are going to form from here and up the ground, and then that's how it reproduces. So that's going to be a bulb there. So lots of silver beet, pumpkin, and there's the other side of that shark fin melon. I'll just show you the trunk. You can see, look at that. Gotta love a perennial melon. And here we've got the lovely compost area. The lotuses getting pruned by the wallaby. But it still seems to be doing fine. You can see I've got lots of tadpoles at the moment. Tadpoles, lots of little fish, and no mosquito larvae, which is what I like to see. Keep up the good work, fishers. And the girls here composting. Thank you, eating the lovely scraps the neighbours have provided. And I've just been topping up with mulch. Bananas, the ginger, the mulberry's done this season. And down here, the monstera's got some fruit on it, but to be honest, I've seen more fruit in previous years, so I think the lack of rain has gotten to it. And here we go. In the Banana Republic. Nice big bunch of bananas. Oleander.